I'm Allendale's Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin with a look at your midday weather update. Current surface analysis across the United States shows low pressure just to the south of Milwaukee. Coming out of that low to the east is a warm front that stretches across northern parts of Indiana, Ohio, and through southern lower Michigan. Big surge of warm air to the south of that front. Out of that same low comes a cold front that goes back through the Quad Cities and then through Kansas City and runs right along the Kansas-Nebraska line. That Kansas-Nebraska area has been a hot zone for thunderstorms so far today that have refused to fall apart. As they come in and get closer to the Kansas City area, they'll probably start to draw up a little bit of moisture that's coming off of the remains of Tropical Storm Bill. Speaking of Tropical Storm Bill, made some progress up through eastern parts of Oklahoma so far. Some rain totals in Oklahoma have been just absolutely astounding, 12 to 13 inches of rain. However, the widespread nature of these heaviest rains is not as bad as what I was fearful of. Now, I guess I don't want to come off as being callous and saying the whole thing isn't as bad, because let's face it, 12 to 13 inches of rain is horrible. But the geographic coverage, the footprint of the remains of Bill, looks like it could lend itself a little bit more to the heaviest rains being in very, very small areas. We still like the track that moves from northeast Oklahoma across Missouri, southern Illinois, and southern Indiana over the course of the next couple of days. We're also going to be seeing some interaction with the cold front that's trying to stretch and work in as well. That cold front has already spawned some good thunderstorms across central parts of Illinois, just north of I-70, getting close to I-72. Those are likely going to push eastward, and we're expecting some strong to severe weather across eastern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio as we go through the mid to late afternoon hours and into the night tonight. Off to the northwest, a fairly significant high-pressure dome pushing southward out of Canada, keeping temperatures slightly below normal over the northern plains. But the front that's ushering that high-pressure dome in also could trigger some scattered showers and storms going forward. We're not really changing our overall thought process on heavy moisture from here through Sunday. We still think Tropical Storm Bill could play a big role. We've also got several other little systems, little fronts that want to impact the weather as well. By far, the heaviest precipitation will be from I-70 southward, or I-72 in Illinois. But as we go north of there up to about the I-80 corridor, still think we can see 1 to 2 inches of rain between now and the end of Sunday, and then the upper Midwest probably an inch or less. Next week's weather pattern looks a lot more active. We have thunderstorms coming through Monday night into Tuesday, then Wednesday, Thursday, then again as we go from Friday on through the weekend, next weekend. So the pattern does not get much drier. We should see at least better sunshine in between as these systems are coming through west to east. This is not a scenario where we have moisture coming up from the south. So it's more of a frontal progression. There's just a lot of fronts, a lot of systems to come through. We also have a monster storm complex being shown on the models around the 1st and 2nd of July. Also keeping an eye out for a big push of well below normal air. As we flip the calendar into July, this would be mostly for the Corn Belt. Meanwhile, the heat dome shows signs of going nowhere over the southeast. We are seeing a nice cluster of thunderstorms firing off, though, because of the heat, and this may lead to a little bit of moisture, Georgia, Carolinas, Tennessee Valley, over the course of the next couple of days. We're watching next week to see if this heat dome wants to expand across the Ohio River Valley at all. Right now, most models say no. The European is still keen on getting this hot air to come into parts of Indiana, maybe southern Illinois. I'm not ready to go there yet. I honestly think the moisture, the excessive moisture, and these fronts that are coming through west to east will keep that warmer air off to the southeast from expanding all that much. That's what we see here at midday. If you've got any questions on the weather, give us a call at Allendale. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin.